Racing. And Colby Den leapt out nicely again. Corborn Jared was 5 lengths last. Totes goes around to lead though from Colby Den, and Belfast Barry another jet. Pushing hard the inside here is Rally Ceres. Grace Slick's a long way from them. Corborn Jared trying to recover and wrong number last. Totes in front comfortably around the corner by about 4 lengths from Colby Den. Bit closer into Rally Ceres, Corborn Jared and Belfast Barry. Totes wins nicely from Colby Den. I think Corborn Jared got up for third, and that was a pretty fair run given its start. With Belfast Barry closer in, Rally Ceres getting tired, Grace Slick. And the last pair here, another jet and another Ranger, I should say. And back with that was wrong number. Racing. Pistols Princess out reasonably. One of the best out. Hero Power J jumps out nicely, but Pistols Princess just rounds them up. Corborn pauses at the back here, incidentally. Pistols Princess goes clear by a couple of lengths. Now Corborn Josh gets to second. The inside then we've got Homebush Bounce. They'll be followed around the corner by Opawa J. Further back in the race then Corborn Pause. Working Jewel anyway, didn't jump. Pistols Princess rounded up, and Homebush Bounce gets an overdue win, and it's tight for the Miners. We had Corborn Josh or Opawa J. Pistols Princess is probably only fourth, as she got very tight over the concluding stages, which was a surprise. Cherie's Boy was always well back. Anyway, back with that 2. Corborn Pause beat a couple in. And racing. Corborn Nevada is midfield at best here, and Chief Baxter is best away. Chase Me Apache up the outside. Now Corborn Nevada starts to work into the race. Followed around the corner by Tracy, the inside of Lick It Up the outside. Repeat Visit back with Dark Garner, and back with them No More Marmite on the corner. Chase Me Apache clear here on Corborn Nevada. Down the outside here we've got Lick It Up. Repeat Visit is closer in, but nicely in. Chase Me Apache from Corborn Nevada. Lick It Up was third, and Repeat Visit was fourth to go by. That'd be followed back then by No More Marmite picking up a little bit of ground late in the piece. Dark Garner was back with it. Chief Baxter got tired. Tracy finished back today. There and racing now, Ollie Baxter, just a fair break. Homebush Naki won the break and pushes out towards the lead. Cool Dex is away nicely and takeaway as well. Now Ollie Baxter eases to the outside. Corborn Birds back, getting through the inside. Opawa Larry and takeaway was shuffled to the rear. Homebush Naki in front, moving up the outside. Cool Dex, they might be able to finish them off. Here's Ollie Baxter down the outside. Corborn Bird in behind, kicking too strongly here. Opawa Larry slingshot them and gone right through to score and done it nicely. Opawa Larry, second win in its career. Ollie Baxter was missed out again, but he runs second. Followed across there by Cool Dexter, and Corborn Bird was next to go by. Homebush Naki dropped right out, and takeaway was in trouble. And racing, and Wheelie Rascal springs out nicely again. Corborn Butsy the outside, and around the outside there to Ange Vella. Tucked in behind them here was Mr. Jules. Followed around by Ira Stark. Back along the inside to Spring Gambo, Wheelie, Chili and Kaputski is last. Corborn Butsy in front around the corner, and Scampers clear. Ange Vella starts to come out at the inside, closer in there to Spring Gambo, and further back to Wheelie Rascal. Corborn Butsy gets there narrowly from Ange Vella. Spring Gambo next to go by. Wheelie Rascal wide, and with that there was Ira Stark. Not a bad run. Back behind them to Mr. Jules and Wheelie Chili, and Kaputski didn't fire up. Turn around. Set. And racing. Hollysaurus comes out in the midfield. One of the best out here. Apollo Baxter boons to the lead up and around the outside. Alcudia gallops to a clear second. Now we've got Olisaurus getting up and around the outside of Kintaro Baxter, who finds the rail. Then Homebush Ginger, Manu Rama. King Hit Mike was handy, got spat out the back with another key. Up they come. Apollo Baxter still in front. Alcudia trying to chase it down. Olisaurus is going to get to third. 3, 8 and 5. Kintaro Baxter was fourth, and then Homebush Ginger, Manu Rama. Next to last, King Hit Mike after that early check, and another key not hitting out today, a distant last. Racing, Scusi one of the slowest away today. Dr. Robbie sprung nicely there with Takamori, and moving forward the outside there to Vegas. Danny is followed through there by Corborn Crouch. Scusi round the outside of Corborn Clover. Compact field. Dr. Robbie comes away from the rail, gifts the rail here to Takamori. Corborn Crouch punching up along the inside of Scusi. Further back then we've got Corborn Clover, Vegas Danny. Down they come, Takamori in front of Dr. Robbie and Corborn Crouch, and that's the way they go by. Takamori nicely in from Dr. Robbie, Corborn Crouch. Corborn Clover finding the line, Scusi disappointing, and at the back was Vegas Daddy.
Turn around.
In race number 8, hot favourite the 2 set. And a racing, Saved by Love, a fair break there off the inside. Meet Damon's jumped nicely. Phantom Way's a bit handier than normal too, and also getting up around the outside, Chinese Star. Back to the top because Meet Damon's running along here by 3 lengths on Chinese Star. 3 lengths back to Phantom Way. Saved by Love's been checked. Homebush loose his back, so too as you know Nigel, and on the outside of that to Homebush Massey. Up they come. Meet Damon will lead throughout from Chinese Star and Phantom Way. Fourth to go by was Homebush Lucifer. Next in there would have been Homebush Massey. You know Nigel behind that. Saved by Love found a bit of trouble. Just ahead of them was another Jet. Second quaddie starting here was set. Racing, Miss Mohawk steps beautifully the inside, bounds straight to the lead. Big Jamesy gets into his work up and around the outside there to Big Boy Dino Melman around the outside. Also trying to work into the race, another Charm getting well back in the piece here. Super Liner, Grand Allegro and Hansa, they're at the back on the corner. Miss Mohawk in front, right beside it. Big Boy Dino challenges. Melman back in behind them with another Charm. Big Boy Dino blows on by and scores from Miss Mohawk and Melman. Further back in the race to another Charm, followed in there by Enhancer, never a winning prospect. Superliner was back there. Also Grand Allegro didn't yelp, and after a good beginning, Big Jamesy finished at the back. Set. And a racing Dr. Brim midfield away, best out the inside here. Corborn Midget going forward was Tell the Boys, and Springvale Harry's up there. Here's Dr. Brim round the outside. Lagoon Max back fifth, followed back there by Mangamahu Jack. Well back on the race here, Kinetic Assassin crying in Vegas around the corner. Dr. Brim's gone to the outside of the track, starts to stomp home though. Springvale Harry and Corborn Midget trying to fight it out as well. Springvale Harry gathered up by Dr. Brim. Dr. Brim I think just on Springvale Harry, and Corborn Midget third to go by, followed in there by Lagoon Mac. Just tucked in behind that there was Mangamahu Jack. Back in the race to crying in Vegas. Kinetic Assassin was back with that when they crossed two. And to Tell the Boys dropped out. And a racing Ollie Boy steps nicely, but one of the best out there, Miss Eldora driving to the lead. Ollie Boy goes through on the inside of it though. Then Opawa Spice round the outside. Scodelario starts to work into it. Then Cosmic Scramble, Big Time Ranson missed the kick today. Back at the rear here, Banshee Boy alongside of Corborn Clay. Ollie Boy up to the corner by a couple of lengths from Miss Eldora. Scodelario balances up the outside, further back to Cosmic Scramble. Ollie Boy's kicking hard. Miss Eldora has a lunge. Ollie Boy, Miss Eldora. Scodelario third, Cosmic Scramble fourth, then Cosmic Clay. Big Time Ranson, Opawa Spice faded, and back with it, Banshee Boy, 25 and 97 the time.
Turn around.
Set. Racing Hawkesbury Fever is touch slow the inside, and Swiftly Glowy bounds out well. Going with it was Lady Xena, checks for a stride though. Heart U goes forward. Another Habit's trying to get around the outside, punching through the inside. Hawkesbury Fever to get handy. Off heels there, Boris Gump out wide, tucked up the inside, Corborn Ohio. Further back then to Lady Xena, checked to second to last, and McLovin. Hawkesbury Fever found the lead. Swiftly Chloe trying hard, then Heart U, and down the outside Boris Gump. Hawkesbury Fever wins. Second to go by Swiftly Chloe. Boris Gump did well to get third. Next to go by Heart U. Another Habit was next in, followed back there by Corborn Ohio, McLovin and Lady Xena.